Then there is the facer on this. That's your nailer. This becomes then your nailer. If your stud's here, this becomes your nailer for your claddings and your windows. So my nail goes through. The nail actually mechanically grips the fastener. It actually melts to the fastener.
Okay.
And the nail can't pull out. So claddings really like to be nailed to this because the nail head is what holds claddings on the wall. And now it can't pull out because of that. The second part is when I put a heavy window and I take my nail and go through two pieces of this on that flange, that nail can't cantilever. So now my window, a heavy window, is going to fit nice in there, and it's not going to be able to, because typically the other non-structural continuous insulations, if this is your wood stud and it goes through, this whole area has the potential for the nail to bend and cantilever down, okay? So what our whole purpose by putting a facer on the back side and putting a facer on the front side, this provides my shear for my house that meets or exceeds 7/16 OSB. This side provides my nailable surface for windows and claddings so that I don't have any problems with shear on that.
Got it. So is this in the market currently?
Today is day one.
All right.
So we launched today. It was our launch.
We got the guys day one.
We have a 1/2-inch product, a 1-inch product, and a 2-inch product. And the 2-inch products, and what this also allows you to do is no matter where you build in the country, you actually could stay on 2x4 construction and go with 1/2-inch, 1-inch, or 2-inch and actually still meet or exceed the codes with 2x4 construction across the country, because you can actually meet with a 2-inch product. I actually can meet Alaska's code meaning with putting an R10 outbound, because even if this was 2 inches wide, my 2.5-inch nail could be nail my cladding up and I still get through both layers with a 2.5-inch siding nail or a 3-inch siding nail, and I still have enough grip into the panel to where that actually holds the cladding up.
What do you do with the butt joints?
Butt joints are taped, so that's what you're seeing over there on that other side, is we have a taping system. And then we also have a sausage caulking, tube system that goes on your bottom plate. So you still want your bottom plate is your highest potential leakage point for water. So you want to make sure that actually gets sausage, do a little sausage caulk in there. But you can also tape it over the top of that also.
And are you putting a rain screen on top of this?
The great part about this, the other part about this is what I was saying, is when you put a nail through, that actually rebounds and melts to the shank. But that means wherever a nail goes through, the water isn't going through. So this becomes not only your thermal barrier and your structural barrier, but it also becomes your water barrier,
air barrier,
and your air barrier all in one. So it becomes a 4-in-1 product all in one.
So is Joe Stebrook signed off on this?
Actually, I don't know if Joe's actually seen this or not yet, but
I'll send him this video and I'll see if he gets a thumbs up or thumbs down. Then we'll know.
So yeah, let him know Nelson said give me the thumbs up. So I do know Joe, but
for small fee, he said he goes.
So no, I think the point being though is our position on this is we're filling a void of continuous insulation has not been used a lot, simply because of the cantilevering of the nail, windows, bucking of windows, having to put furring on to put cladding on has been a big problem. This addresses that in a very thin format, so that allows you to actually put a flanged window right on there and you're in good shape.
So this will be your window buck as well?
Well, you don't have to buck the window at this point in time, because now you
don't want to?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. We still want the window to be framed, so that you're nailing the window to a framed part, but you don't have to additionally buck it out. Is my point.
Well, sometimes we'll do like an interior, but that's just
so you don't have to do the additional bucking.
Okay, got it.
My point. You still want the wood to be nailed. Okay, so you still want to nail the wood, but my point is that now you don't have to do that anymore. And it's about half the weight of a sheet of OSB. So if you can pick that up, and just grab it and pick it up. Tell Colin you're gonna be, hey Colin, he's gonna pick this up real quick. One guy can install that on the wall with no problem. You don't need 2 people to actually sheath your house anymore. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Tell me.
Hey, if you got value out of this, we've got full coverage from this year's show. Check out our tours of the new American home, the new American model, and all of our interviews from the show floor. For your convenience, all the playlists are right here. Don't forget to subscribe since we've got more coming.